might wonder where you find a 69,000 mile 12 valve Cummins. You find it in a rotten RV on Facebook Marketplace at 12 o'clock at night. You pay the guy to take it out so you don't have to throw the rotten RV away. And then you start disassembling it. So since the last time we did a video, we have cut up the core support, welded in the support mounts, and then I have these mounts made by Crazy Creations that go right here to hold the front clip. We're gonna get the motor torn the rest of the way apart and test fit it in here with the motor mounts before we burn these in all the way past these little tacks we have. So far we've taken the Allison 542A off of the Cummins. We've taken the torque converter off of the Cummins, and now we're taking this Allison adapter plate off. We can get the motor mounts in next week. Bolt it in there, kind of do a test fit, make sure. The biggest thing we're looking for is that this hump right here, that the valve covers on top of the Cummins, will clear that. And we have enough space forwards and backwards. We're still kind of deciding what color to paint the motor, so if you have an opinion, kind of the options are the classic Chevy Hugger orange that basically all the small blocks were ever painted, the Cummins red, the Cummins tan, or any other Cummins color. So if you have an opinion on what color to do, drop a comment below and let us know what color you think we should paint the motor. Alright, so Joe Michael's take tip of the day for keeping your harmonic balance on your 12 valve suspended when you're taking your flywheel off is set a vice grip. So if you're trying to do the same thing, buy your seat set a cobalt vice grip that's made in China. It'll do the job. right now we have gotten the Carrot Customs motor mounts on. We're working on getting the turbo off. We're probably gonna have to clock it because it is digging into the mount a little bit right there. You can see over here, we have the frame side of the Carrot Custom mounts. This first hole is supposed to be if you're gonna use electric fans. The second hole is to use the manual fan, so we're gonna try to put it in this second hole right here. They just bolt in and come with all the hardware. Took the compressor off, the air compressor that was on it that came on it from a school bus. We took that off. That's where the vacuum pump slash power steering pump will go. And then you can see the other mounts in right here. No clearance issues on this side. So we'll get the turbo off and we'll get it in. We've set the 12 valve into the Ford frame, sort of. We're gonna have to do some more trimming back here on the firewall to be able to use the rear hole on these Carrot mounts. Otherwise, we will not have enough space to run an intercooler, radiator, and AC condenser, and then we're probably gonna end up running electric fans. It goes in pretty easily. We're gonna have to get an oil pump. As you can see down here, it is touching and sitting down there, and it's not sat down all the way. So what we're gonna probably end up getting is a oil pan off of for a 12 valve that's in a Dodge pickup. Put that in there and then retry again. Hopefully everything will fit. We're gonna have to either get a different turbo manifold, exhaust manifold for the turbo, or see if we can clock it, because obviously that sitting on the frame isn't going to do us any good. You can see we cut a little bit out. We're going to probably have to cut out a little bit more and then do a little bit of hammering and then weld a plate back in. Hopefully going to plumb up some fuel lines and everything to the fuel tank and kind of just do a test fire in the truck. With no exhaust or anything, just make sure everything's working like we should, and then we'll move on from there and get some other stuff added to it, and we'll see you next time.